know from personal experience what it's like to watch someone that you love battle and ultimately be taken by cancer. My name in Second Life is Zander Greene, and I work with Relay for Life as one of the organizers of Fantasy Faire. My father was diagnosed with bone marrow cancer. He passed away, and a few months later, we opened the Fantasy Faire. My dad was such a lover of all of this material, even in the darkest times for him. There was a copy of some great work of imaginative fiction right there on the nightstand. I saw how much encouragement and inspiration he took from those works. He would have loved Fantasy Faire. That makes me very proud to think that what we're doing is something that would have put a big smile on his face. Relay for Life of Second Life is probably the most cost-effective fundraising effort on the planet. This is our 5th year. There'll be over 140 individual merchants. They sell everything from Gothic cathedrals and castles, various avatars, fairies, tinies. The money will then go into Relay for Life's coffers. And as you look around the continent, the thing to remember is that everything here, none of it was built by the company that owns Second Life. All of it was built by the people who own the land, create the objects. Maya Parks is such a genius and always brings something, I think, very important to the Fantasy Faire, which is whimsy and that childlike wonder. On the other end of the spectrum, we've got designers like Laufey Markstein of Trident, who this year is building Crimson Fields, beautiful sea of red roses from which a dark tower rises up in the center. The contrast of that, the darkness of the stone, the redness of the flower, the passion, the enduring strength of it. Wonderful metaphors for something like Relay in particular. Magnifica, a build by Ali Baroque of Fallen Gods. Compelling, immersive visual experience. Ali's eye for architectural detail, his eye for color, his eye for the balance and the framing, composition. A consummate artist is he. Marcus Inkpen and Sharni Azali of The Looking Glass. They're doing a Simforce this year called Lotus Valley Dream, something a bit like Shambhala, a magical city of bonsai trees and gentle rivers and that strong sense of the mysticism that flows through Eastern philosophies. You can go in there and in an afternoon come away with the mountains and the armor and the dragons and the everything else that you need in order to create your own world. The traditional ways we tell stories require an inherent separation between the storyteller and the story receiver. But with gaming culture and now with the emergence of user-defined virtual platforms, we can put you into the story. The medium isn't what's real. The experience that it creates in me is what's real. You can't imagine the scale of something like Fantasy Faire being done in the physical world. The cost would be the cost of essentially 9 big-budget feature films plus a 9-day convention. There is no overhead except for the time that we donate. And we're bringing thousands of people together who are separated by so much distance. We'd likely never have even known of one another's existence. And the virtual world erases all those barriers and gives us a means to do something that is just an absolute good. When you come into this world and you start to realize that who you present yourself to be is entirely in your hands, you presenting your own best idea of yourself. As you perceive yourself, there's a liberation that occurs there. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, ultimately, we can't know the world because we did not make it. And I think that's what's so powerful about a virtual world. Here is a world which we have made.
Thank you, Zander, for sharing your story. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Yeah, I do. I keep waiting for the mainstream media to realize that Relay in Second Life is the greatest human interest story. I mean, you're looking for that warm and fuzzy kicker at the end of an hour of bad news. Come on. I just really don't understand why CNN and 40 other major media outlets aren't beating down our door to try to tell this story.
Gotta do everything yourself these days.